I feel like, Maria, sometimes I feel like we're Pinky in the Brain. You know who Pinky in the Brain is?
No.
Pinky in the Brain, they set out every single day to take over the world. You got to look it up. It's a cartoon. They said, what are we going to do? We're going to take over the world. And you got the mouse and you got the brain. Pinky is this little scrawny little rat looking thing. And they got the brain. I think is he a rat too? He has this huge head. He's always thinking. And he comes up with these crazy plans and they never make it. And then they have to try again tomorrow. Enough of that. So tell me, what are we going to do to take over the world tomorrow? What do we got? We got plastics tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah.
So tell me about that one.
So we are going to visit a farm called Swahili DMakers.
Oh, it's a farm we're going to.
So ideally what they are doing is, it's a nice, impactful project because they are recycling plastics to make these 3D printing for different uses.
Yeah, so why does that fit in that category?
Because of the ESG aspect of it and the sustainability element. One, I believe there is impact because now we are not selectively handling the normal people. So we've added inclusion in this element now.
Okay. I have no idea what this means, but it sounds really interesting. I guess I'm really curious what they actually make. So we'll find out tomorrow when we take over the world. Privatization and the industrialization
Of Africa.
Yeah. So Maria, who are we meeting with now?
Swahili DMakers.
The DMakers. Let's go check it out. Hey, what's up, guys? How's it going? All right, Joshua?
Yeah.
Hey, good. How's it going? Good, it's good.
Hello, I'm Florence Sakaya, the co-founder and CEO of Swahili DMakers. I'm Joshua Macha, co-founder and CTO of Swahili DMakers, an edtech and manufacturing company that design and manufacture 3D printers machines so as to bring about digital transformations in various sectors in Tanzania and Africa at large. Swahili DMakers is in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania, and we came up with this idea after reflecting back throughout our learning journey from the primary level up to the higher learning institutions, the challenges that we are facing throughout the learning process. We started with DMakers MS1, a 3D printer, 100% made in Tanzania. Not only a machine, manufacture the materials from plastic wastes. How these 3D printers work involves mainly two things. Whenever someone has an idea, can just design it from software in a computer and then directly printing it in the 3D printer and have your product. And we're not just a hardware company. What we do, we not only manufacture the machines, we also recycle like the plastic waste to make the filament. So our aim is to bring about localization of technology, to bring digital manufacturing in Tanzania and Africa at large. Someone with a product idea has no need to go in China right now. Yeah, exactly. Everything can be done here with Swahili DMakers.
Interesting. So you're actually creating the 3D machine.
2024, when we are going to finish our bachelor degree, we are not going for employment. Let us open our own company so that we can keep pushing on this project which we started here. So in 2024, we opened a company like officially registered, Swahili DMakers, with the aim now of keeping manufacturing the 3D printers machine and using it as a tool now to revolutionize the technology in our country, in our education sector, and also in the manufacturing sector.
All right, so let's go check this. Check your machines out. Let's
go check the machines and you can see like how they're working.
Okay.
The DMakers. This is the first version, known as DMakers MS1. These are locally manufactured here in Tanzania, like 100% made in Tanzania.
This is your machine?
These are our machines.
And where do you manufacture them? You have somebody put it together for you guys? You have your model and then they form it together, or how does that work?
So actually how we are doing it, like everything is done here.
Yes.
Apart from the frame or from the mechanical part.
Right.
Because since we don't have like CNC machines, the high CNC machines for the metal manufacturing, we have like a partner, a manufacturer who makes for us the frame.
Okay, so you hire him to make the frame.
The frames, but everything from the software, electronics components, the assembly, we do it here. As you can see, we have like plastic components that are are used to make these machines.
Huh.
When you have one 3D printer machine, you can use it to make the other machine.
Okay.
See, all these plastic machines.
So this design, is this your design or is it something replicated from something else?
This is our own design.
This is your design?
Yes.
So what are you actually designing? Show me.
So the design, we do it in a computer. The difference, we call them computer-aided design softwares.
Okay.
That you can use like to design different models that we want. So all this model were designed, my colleague will show you the actual design. And then from the design, now the other process like the manufacturing process, the printing process can go on, and then you have like the software, and then when you put them together, you have the whole 3D printer machine.
So the software pretty much tells this what to do.
Yeah. Because like 3D printer machine is like an embedded system.
Embedded system,
a combination of hardware and software.
Got it.
So there is a pre-installed software inside that instructs the machines whenever, like after you have your design, let's assume you want to create this mouse. Let's say you are using your mouse and then accidentally maybe you fall it down and one of the parts broke. So you start it from the computer, you design the mouse in 3 dimensions, like exactly just the way you see it. We design it to appear like this.
Wow.
And then after that, you save your design in a USB flash. There are 2 ways of sending a file to this machine.
Okay.
You can using a USB flash or you can transfer it over Wi-Fi. So when you come here, you just find the name of the file that you saved, and then through the software that is already.
So where do you find it? You go in here?
You come here to the printing, and then printing, it has its own internal storage.
Okay.
And then if you connect the USB flash,
wow,
you go for the USB flash.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you select one, let's say this one, and then after selecting it, will ask you if you want to print it or not, and then if you confirm, then boom, start printing.
Got it.
Yeah. Because it already has like a pre-installed software here inside that knows how to interpret this design.
Wow. So this is this is plastic?
Yeah, this is plastic based, the kind of materials that our machines use. Now this is where the fun part begins. When we when we manufacture these machines, these materials we use like to import them from outside the country.
Okay.
But after observing the challenge, and we are innovators.
Okay.
And then we saw like we have the challenge of plastic waste in our environment.
Yeah.
So we saw that as another opportunity now to conserve our environment.
So you converted the waste into this.
Yeah. We convert the plastic waste into the printing materials. So now from the consumables to the whole machine, everything.
So you hired a manufacturing company, they do that for you? They convert?
We do it ourselves.
Was that?
Yeah. Though right now in a very small scale.
You do it yourselves?
Yeah.
How?
Let me show you.
Oh.
We have a filament extruding machine.
Oh my gosh.
So this is the filament extruding machine.
Okay.
Yeah. So after you having your plastic waste, let's say plastic bottles which you collect from the surrounding.
Okay.
Or some of the waste from the 3D printer machine.
Okay.
Sometimes you might have like the rejects or some of the waste.
Okay, right.
And then take them, we shred them in a very small pieces.
Okay.
And then you put here inside.
Right.
And then from this machine now, we can start extruding them to make other filaments that can be used.
Can you show me an example of how that works?
My colleague will show you.
Wow.
After having the shredded plastics, currently we are doing it in our other premises just across the street.
Okay.
With the Salaam technology.
Okay.
They collect the plastic waste. We take the plastic waste and put it in the quality that we want. And
oh wow! So how do you get it down to this? Is there some machine that does that for you?
Yeah, there's some.
So this is the recycled material.
Yeah, this is the recycled material.
So where are you guys getting the plastic waste from?
There's some people who are collecting.
So you have people collecting them on the street?
Yeah.
And this is this?
Yes.
And this turns this into that?
Into that. So there's some impurities that we can add, something like color for color properties.
Okay, yeah.
Materials.
Yeah.
But just using this one, you can get transparent material.
Very interesting.
Translucent material.
Translucent, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Like that?
Yes.
For the whole thing? No? That's
Not
enough?
really enough.
Okay. So this needs to get what, to 180?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I can adjust more depends on the property of the material.
Okay.
Like up to 210 maybe. And after some times, I'll come and see the temperature. Maybe it's already stabilized, and I will start to extrude.
So this machine you designed as well?
So this one is the model that's open source. and we leverage
As an open source model.
Yeah.
Got it. Well, hey, you made this.
Sure.
You made this out of 3D.
Sure.
So let me ask you: are you selling the machines?
Yes. And currently we sell some pieces around 25, like 700 USD.
700 USD.
Yeah.
The 25.
Like
Okay.
1.4 million Tanzanian shillings.
Okay.
So the main challenge at first is like the awareness was very low. When you pitch a 3D printer to a person, first the person doesn't even have an idea what a 3D printer is. So you have to educate that person first and then sell to the person.
Okay.
But right now, the education part, I can see like a lot of people right now are well aware of the 3D printing technology. After identifying that challenge, we decided like now to shift the company, not just to be as just a hardware company.
Okay.
We introduced the edtech part now. So what we do, apart from manufacturing the 3D printers, we also conduct like training and workshops to institutions from the primary level up to the higher institutions, on showing them on how they can use now this 3D print technology to come up with different solutions that tackle challenges in their society.
Oh wow! So what kind of companies you do that with?
Educational institutions,
Educational,
like, universities, secondary schools.
I'm looking here, and everybody is young. I like that. No, I like that. I like that. I've been to many African countries, and I don't see this. So many young people in one place. Typically, they're outside hanging out, and I don't see them doing. This is very productive. It's very encouraging. So let me ask you this: there's so many different directions here. You know, you have things like this. This is a business. You know, people want drones all over the world, and they want a drone that's not so expensive. Yeah. You know, you can manufacture drones, make them cheaply for people, and sell it for a cheap price. There's so many things you could do here. I'm thinking of toys, car toys for children. You can make with 3D, right?
Exactly.
Makers of the actual machine that actually makes the product.
So actually, like one of the services that
you mentioned manufacturing earlier, so
one of the services that we provide, 3D printing as a service. Yeah.
Okay.
So
do it like a do-it-for-you service.
Yeah.
Got it.
So there are custom models that we design and print them ourselves. And also, like when someone has an idea, he or she can come to us. We can design and print for him or her.
And you charge them for that service.
We charge for the service.
Nice.
So that goes all the way from the toys, decorations, spare parts, any useful product.
So they can come and make their own kind of toy and then duplicate it.
Yeah.
Now, if I want to mass produce this, so you guys helped with design, where would you send me? Do I take this to another manufacturer now that he has the model and tell him to do it? Is this something you guys would do? Because this would be a large, now we're scaling.
Okay.
At that point.
Now, when it comes to scaling with 3D printing, we do provide, as I said, like we provide 3D printing as a service.
Yes.
So when you have the models, we can also print them for you. Like we have numbers of machines that we can create like a production chain.
Okay.
As you can see here, we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Right.
But we also have a stock for making 30 more. So when someone wants to, let's say you have the models and then you have to reproduce it like to a very large scale.
Okay.
We can do that for you also.
So you know where to go if I want to duplicate that car or plane, and they could do it over and over again. Wow. How long have you guys been in business?
It's from...
Is it 2 years ago?
2 years, yeah.
2 years ago, that's
2
right.
years ago.
I remember you telling me. Was that 2023?
24.
24. And amazing. So instead of taking a job, you created your own job.
Exactly.
Okay.
And
I
not
like
just
that.
for us. Not just for us, also for the other young people who are coming.
I like that.
As you know, like...
And what was your reason for doing that?
Okay. It's like growing up, the main problem here in Tanzania, not Tanzania, I can say East Africa and Africa, is employment.
Yes.
That's the main problem everywhere. Employment. Like people are graduating, they have knowledge, but there's nowhere they can go to work.
Got it.
So as the name Swahili DMakers, the name of our company, it's like the long form is Swahili DMakers.
Got it.
So the aim is to change the dream of the young ones who are coming.
Got it.
So like, how can we do that? We can do that by solving maybe one crucial problem, that's the employment challenge.
And on the part of Swahili, that symbolizes locality.
Okay.
So we want to empower our people.
Yes, of course.
To build solutions also.
Yes.
As he mentioned about the projects that, or the ideas that we receive from people, and say like, we can help you design and print this to get to give you like a tangible or the idea to reality, and
yes.
we can lead you again
for manufacturing.
Wow. So give me the top five. Top five businesses that are created from this business.
Okay, there's one called Tanzania Machineries.
Okay.
The kind of service that we provide for them is like the mold for the soap. So we 3D print the molds, and then they use the molds to go to produce their own different kind of soaps.
Okay.
Yeah.
Amazing.
That's another one. We also work with UNICEF.
UNICEF. Okay.
Yeah, that's another organization. We provide like a 3D print service for them.
Okay.
And also there's another company called Chemchemi Africa.
Okay.
Chemchemi Africa is based in Mwanza.
Okay.
They're building edtech solutions for the both inclusive, both for the normal students and also for the students with eye visual impatient.
Tell me more about that.
So what they do, they come up with a solution called Chemchemi Sound. Chemchemi Sound is like a music radio with educational contents.
Okay.
Whereby they, instead of the main challenge that they are solving is like screen addiction to kids. You know, like the normal kids nowadays, they like to spend their time with phones.
Yes.
So what they do, they come up with their device that has educational contents. So the kids, they can have them with different contents, like can have like numbers, how to.
Oh, I see.
Like, multiplication, addition.
So is it like an iPad or something like that, or?
No, it doesn't have like the screen.
It's like something like a radio, and then with cards with the educational contents. So when a kid tap a card, that card can be let's say about counting the numbers.
Okay.
So when it taps there, the audio device start, let's say, counting the numbers. So
Got it. So I guess they're using like a Braille system as well?
They have a Braille system with them.
Okay, got it. Okay.
And also another one is called Stemora.
Stemaro?
Stemora Company Limited.
Okay.
Yeah. What they do is like it's an edtech company also. They teach about about coding, robotics, and also about 3D print technology in different schools.
Sure.
Yeah. Science experiments in different schools.
Okay.
So they use our technology, like our machine. It's kind of partnership that we have with them.
Okay.
So whenever they visit the schools, they can go with our machines, and also some of the models, we can like robotic models with 3D prints for them. So when they go to teach about the robotic subjects, they have the models that have.
Wow, so you're able to 3D print the robotic models for them.
Yeah. So these are the filaments.
Oh, this is the
materials.
The material.
Yeah.
Wow, from the recycled material.
Yeah.
All right, let's sit down and let's have a talk.
Yeah.
I want to say, number one, I am super proud of you guys for what you guys have put together and everything that you're doing. That's amazing. I've been traveling back and forth to Africa, Ghana particularly, and Nigeria since 2019. And out of frustration and watching our people throughout Africa, I'm literally trying to force money down their mouth, but I can't get them organized. There's all these different issues, and it was driving me crazy. And my goal here is the number one lesson, my wife asked me, what is the problem in Africa? Is we are very dependent on foreign imports. And so what you guys are doing is you're solving two things. You have the plastics, which you're recycling, you're making it into actual products, and you're building machines. So tell me, what is it that you guys are looking for moving forward? So this is something we will definitely take to a board. I'm gonna tell you right now, I will get behind this and I will push this for the diaspora to adapt this to an investment. So just understand where I'm going with this. We're doing some due diligence, okay? And we'll go through this process, but this is amazing. I love what you guys are doing. You guys should be creating stuff online. I mean, there's so much you should be doing, showing people what you do. So let's talk more. What category does this fit in? Because we have agri, we have feminine products.
For them, it's plastic because you see most of their models and what they're trying.
Right? But you've done it. You're doing it. You have your own machines. You're also recycling plastics, right? These are things that we're looking at. So you have things moving in the right direction. So our goal is to come into the company, not create your startup, but to support you and to really add the wind underneath your wings and say, go. There's one major thing, as you probably know, throughout Africa, there's a lot of risk when it comes to investment, right? Going to banks, you know, they're not so easy to get money out of, right? And almost $1 trillion, in Africa, the continent of Africa doesn't have a great track record when it comes to investments. What I mean by that is, you look it up, 2025, almost $1 trillion was lost in investments in Africa due to lack of oversight. And because of lack of oversight, right, people lose money and they get discouraged and say, you know what, Africa's a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. It's just that, you know, there was no oversight, right? You know, somebody send you $50,000 and 5 months from now, they send you a picture of a gate, you know, like, yeah, this is it. Like, that's the project, really? Where's my money? You know what I mean? And then people get a sour taste in their mouth and they're like, hey, you know, what happened? You know, Africa's bad. No, you got to have the proper things in place. And that's where iAfriKey comes in. We do our due diligence. We have the proper systems in place to hold you accountable as the entrepreneur, to hold ourselves accountable. And so we have companies like KPMG who will be auditing us. We don't want a bad story. Oh, iAfriKey took all these people's money and they squandered it. And Jesse's off in a private jet somewhere hanging out in Zanzibar. No, Jesse's working hard, making good investments. And, you know, he believed in these people and they took a risk, but they took a calculated risk based on the information. And they, you know, did the best they can to make sure there was great oversight and that they were successful. That's how we operate. And look at it this way, guys. There are some companies, most companies, we're doing 70-30 splits, meaning that we own 70% of the company. We have to have majority ownership because we have to protect ourselves. You are gonna make more money than you would have without us because we're pouring money into you, right? So you can take 100% of $50,000 and make $3,000 a month, or you could take 30% of $1 million and you're making that $300,000 and you're taking that home. You follow me? Yeah. Does that make sense? So, you know, always remember that when you're thinking about like, man, like why is these people, no. We have to make sure the diaspora at all costs, because you're not the only investment, they feel comfortable in that we have set parameters in place to make sure, all right, these guys didn't work out. We've replaced them, and this is where we're at. Sorry. You follow me? So, guys, I appreciate meeting with you guys. I'm super excited. I can't wait to tell my 17-year-old son about you. This is something he would love. Keep doing what you're doing, whether it was with me or not, or with iAfriKey or not. Keep going the direction that you're going because it's going somewhere. Africa needs it. We need young entrepreneurs like yourself. Be encouraged. You guys are on the right track. This is going to encourage a lot of young people to pay attention to what you guys are doing. And I never called myself old, but it's the first time I actually felt like I'm really the older gentleman in the room. And I never look at myself that way.
Yeah, I think a lot of things have been spoken. I think all I can say is like, thank you for having me today. The conversation, the discussions have been great. We'll be waiting like to hear from you guys, but apart from all that, thank you for the critique, thank you for the advice.
Absolutely.
I think it's be like a proper fuel for us moving ahead.
One thing I look for, I love it when people are on time. We were actually early and you guys were on time. So, guys who are watching this, if we're coming to visit your company, I've come all the way from the US and I'm traveling all over the place and I'm not even on my time zone. I'm extremely tired. But always be on time. Because see, if you're gonna be on time, it shows character, right? Listen, I know about African time. We have the same thing in the States. We call it CP time, okay? But when it comes to business and people are coming to invest in you, be on time. Because you're not on time, automatically, I'm already not taking you seriously, right? Because it shows me how you run your business, all right? And you guys were on time. So that's a great thing you're doing right. I appreciate the respect.
Thank you so much.
All right, guys. Look, you see this here? This was made from a 3D printer. This company has so much value I've not seen in a long time. Number one, these are young men. They're Gen Z, but these guys are innovators. But not only that, you know where the 3D printer was made? Not in China, not in India. They made it. They made the 3D printer. And that is what made this. And other items. Not only that, from recycled material that they get and have it produced to make this. So we just gotta pull them in a bit, and if we decide to invest in them. Anyway, you don't see me this excited normally. You know, sometimes you don't know, you walk into these situations, you're not sure if these people this is just a hobby they're doing in their backyard. You know what I mean? But no, they had an office, there were people actually working, there were people focused, people testing out things. I literally thought I was in an office full of nerds. Like, seriously. Like, there's all these smart people. I've never seen anything like it. So let's see. Let's see what Swahili DMakers, what will come about for that. And listen, guys, when you see the interview on YouTube, let us know. What do you think? You think we should invest? What do you think? I'll talk to you soon.